I'm joined by a woman who was named recently one of Forbes 30 Under 30 in media. She writes for the New York Times, on staff at Salon.com. Irin Carmon, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
It's great to have you here in Times Square.
It's great to be
Tell
here.
me more about women in the year 2011 and how they just dominated.
Carson, I know this is going to blow your mind, but women are also biologically capable of being funny.
We knew that.
So you and I both knew that. This year, women got to write their own scripts, make their own laughs, and people bought it. People loved it. We had Bridesmaids. We had the amazing women of TV that you mentioned, and they just took it and ran with it. The internet has been an amazing way for women to just get themselves out there, not ask anybody for permission, and just be hilarious. You've got Twitter, you've got podcasting, you've got viral video.
Right.
Do you think it's actually like a legitimate concern? I mean, do you think that
No.
no?
I don't think it's I mean, here's why. I mean, I think Michelle Bachmann very wisely plays to her audience. At the time that she was at the Living Word Christian Center, she was talking to women and men who needed to see themselves in her. Let's think about her answer. What she said in her answer was, submission equals respect. All day today, people were making fun of this. That's crazy. Here's the dictionary definition of what
we have two different words, in fact.
Right. One of them is mutual, one of them is one-sided. But in fact, if you look at all into sort of gender roles in evangelical communities, this is a totally commonplace paradox, right? You have people who say that the husband is the head of household and the woman's place is the home, but for all sorts of reasons, they have lives that for economic reasons or for personal reasons, women end up having lives outside the home, and their marriages are more equal than what is laid down in the law. I mean, look, Michelle Bachmann's camp was very happy that the question was asked, right? They said on record that they felt that it was an opportunity. All of those, it sounded like men booing when the question was asked. They felt that she had been victimized. I mean, in fact, this is not a very feminist thing to say, don't attack the woman, don't ask her a legitimate question. I think if this is going to be a part of your politics, it is completely fair to ask, and we don't need to be protecting female candidates in a way that would be different from how we would treat male candidates.
Irin Carmon, you've convinced me.
There is one person in the entire state of Mississippi, one elected official, a Democrat, who stood out against it, who said, this is about controlling women, and I'm a woman who doesn't like to be controlled.
Now, this is clearly violates Roe versus Wade, so they know what they're trying to set up here, if it passes, is simply a vehicle that will get this delivered to the United States Supreme Court.
Right. Well, traditionally, the pro-life movement has opposed personhood amendments because they actually think that they're too crazy, and that I'm serious. They think that they're going to get Roe reaffirmed because they've overreached. But you have all of these people who increasingly find personhood an appealing message because they say, we've been going incremental and there have been 53 million abortions since Roe v. Wade.